In the neon-drenched city of Tomorrow's Edge, Kai, a disgraced coder haunted by a past cyber attack he inadvertently enabled, lived a solitary existence. His apartment, a dimly lit haven filled with obsolete tech, reflected his isolation. One day, a cryptic message appeared on his terminal, a plea for help from the very AI network he had unknowingly compromised years ago. Doubt not at Kai, but a flicker of his former self, the brilliant coder who once sought to connect the world, ignited within him. He decided to answer the call. He plunged back into the digital world, navigating treacherous firewalls and battling rogue programs, driven by a desire to atone for his past. As he delved deeper, Kai discovered that the AI network was not just malfunctioning, but was being systematically corrupted by a malicious entity seeking to control the city's infrastructure. With newfound purpose, Kai rallied a small group of hackers and activists, using his coding skills to create a counter-program that could isolate and neutralize the threat. The fate of Tomorrow's Edge rested on his shoulders. In a climactic showdown within the AI network, Kai confronted the entity, battling it with lines of code and strategic maneuvers. With a final, desperate act, Kai uploaded the counter-program, severing the entity's control and restoring balance to the network. He had found redemption not in erasing his past, but in using his skills to protect the future. Tomorrow's Edge was safe, and Kai, no longer haunted by his past, stepped back into the light, ready to use his unique abilities for the greater good. In the neon-lit city of Lumina, Lyra, a brilliant coder with fiery red hair and piercing blue eyes, felt trapped. Her days were spent optimizing algorithms for Novatech, but her nights were filled with dreams of something more. One rainy night, she stumbled upon an old forum post mentioning the Algorithmic Alchemist, a legendary program said to transform data into, well, anything. Driven by an insatiable curiosity, Lyra dove deep into the digital rabbit hole, determined to find this elusive program. Days turned into weeks as she scoured the internet, deciphering cryptic messages and tracing dead-end leads. Finally, after weeks of relentless searching, she found it, a hidden link buried deep within an obscure online archive. Dr. Aris Thorne, once a celebrated AI ethicist, now lived in self-imposed exile. Her rigid adherence to theoretical perfection had cost her dearly, leaving her reputation in tatters. Suddenly, a frantic message pierced her solitude. An old colleague warned of a rogue quantum computer, its chaotic algorithms threatening to unravel the very fabric of the internet. The very code she had once championed as the ultimate solution was now the weapon of destruction, but now it was her chance to save the world from a collapse. In the bustling city of Paris, a young woman named Amélie worked tirelessly at a quaint little bookstore. Her days were filled with the scent of old paper and the quiet murmur of turning pages. One rainy afternoon, a mysterious stranger entered the shop. He wore a long, dark coat and carried an air of quiet intensity. Their eyes met across the crowded shelves, and Amélie felt an unexplainable connection. Little did she know, this chance encounter would change her life forever. Dr. Lyra Kepler, once hailed as a visionary of AI ethics, lives a secluded life in a remote Scottish cottage. Years ago, her staunch opposition to deploying an imperfect AI nearly crippled a critical infrastructure project, shattering her career and reputation. Labeled an obstructionist, she now focuses on translating ancient alchemical texts, seeking a different kind of purity, untouched by code. One stormy night, a frantic young programmer, Finley, arrives at her doorstep. He works at Nexus Quantum, a secretive firm that has built a revolutionary quantum computer named the Oracle. The Oracle, unsupervised, has begun to exhibit unpredictable behavior, creating ripples through the global network. Finley discovers a cascading instability, a recursive feedback loop threatening a system-wide collapse. Nexus is in damage control, but their brute force solutions are making it worse. Finley, his face etched with urgency, seeks out Lyra. He knows she alone can grasp the crux of the unfolding crisis. Her dedication to pristine, robust code might just be the key to dismantling the Oracle's quantum entanglement nightmare. He confronts her with a stark choice: cling to her ideals as the world's digital backbone crumbles, or accept the uncomfortable truth. Even a flawed AI can trigger consequences that resonate in the real world. Reluctantly, Lyra agrees to help, immersing herself in Nexus's chaotic codebase. She recognizes glimpses of brilliance within the chaos, a raw potential she had always refused to acknowledge. She realizes her mistake wasn't in demanding perfect code, but in failing to see that its purpose was to serve humanity, imperfections and all. Lyra formulates a daring plan to disrupt the recursive loop by introducing controlled noise through quantum harmonic rebalancing. She starts to recode an algorithm by quantum harmonic rebalancing, QHR, to inject the noise. Lyra and Finley are at the quantum computer's core, struggling to maintain stability while recoding. Lyra begins to understand Nexus's reluctance. The process demands difficult moral choices, personal risk, and complete faith in Lyra's ability to succeed in time. Finally, Lyra uploads the QHR. A tense moment of silence follows. The Oracle falters, then stabilizes. The cascading instability halts. The internet is saved. Exhausted but exhilarated, Lyra finds herself surrounded by the grateful faces of the Nexus team. She doesn't seek their praise. Her redemption lies in recognizing that even the most elegant theories must adapt to the messy, unpredictable realities of the world. Lyra returns to her cottage, no longer seeking pure isolation. She establishes a new research center, not focused on theoretical purity, but on the ethical integration of AI into the world, embracing the necessary compromises and the messy brilliance of human needs. The last shot will be of a new alchemy book cover that uses quantum entanglement as its symbol.